My beloved child, you did not stumble upon this word by accident. I drew you here, into my presence, into this divine appointment, because your soul is in need of what I alone can give. You've been questioning, longing, wondering if I still see you, still hear you. And I say to you now with holy clarity, yes, I see you. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I know the exact weight of what you carry. Nothing has escaped my attention. Not your sighs in the dark, not your silent tears, not the tremble in your voice when you pray with trembling hope. This message is the confirmation your heart has been aching for. You are in the right place, in the right moment, receiving exactly what your spirit has been craving, my holy embrace. I am here to touch your heart like only I can. The world has given you noise, chaos, distraction. But I, your Father, give you peace. I give you clarity. I give you myself. That is why you feel a stirring right now in your heart. It is not emotion. It is not coincidence. It is my spirit moving within you, awakening the parts of you that have been asleep under the weight of sorrow, pain, and confusion. I am drawing you in because I am about to speak into the very marrow of your soul. Stay. Listen. This is sacred ground. Let me ask you something that you've been too afraid to say out loud. What if this is the turning point? What if what you're about to hear changes everything? That flicker of curiosity you feel right now, follow it. Don't dismiss it. I planted it within you because I want to show you something you've not yet seen. There are mysteries in my heart that I long to reveal to those who will dare to listen closely. You've come so far carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. Let me carry them now. Let me show you what divine love looks like, when it overflows not just gently, but with power and glory. You've heard many voices promising you comfort, hope, and change. But today, I want to make something clear. This moment matters. If you walk away from this without letting my words enter deep into your soul, you'll miss something eternal. You've been standing at the edge of breakthrough, but the edge is not enough. I want to take you across the threshold. Why does this matter? Because your destiny is waiting on the other side of surrender. Because the healing you've prayed for, the strength you've begged me for, the peace you've imagined in your dream sits here, right here. If you miss this moment, you may delay what I've long prepared to pour out into your life. That is why I speak now with urgency, with truth, with tenderness. This matters more than you know. You've tried so many things. You've listened to countless opinions. You've read words that felt good but left you empty. But my words, they are life. My approach is unlike any other because I do not offer theories. I give transformation. I don't speak to impress. I speak to resurrect. I am not trying to persuade your intellect. I am reaching for your heart. This is not like the other messages you've heard before. This one carries my breath, my fingerprint, my power. I am not a faraway God, sending empty comfort. I am your Father, your Creator, your Deliverer, and I am speaking directly into your reality right now. What makes this moment unique is not the words themselves, but the presence behind them. I am in this message. My spirit is upon these words, and where my spirit is, there is freedom. You felt chained by shame, by doubt, by fear, by the voices that told you that your story is too broken to be redeemed. But I say to you, I make all things new. My uniqueness is not in what I do, but in who I am. I am not limited by your past. I am not defined by your failures. I do not measure you by your wounds. I see beyond all of it, and I see the treasure inside of you that I placed there before you were born. This word is not simply advice, it is a call from heaven to step into everything I designed you for. Can you feel me leaning in? My whisper is not weak. It carries the roar of eternity. I speak into you now to confirm. You are mine. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not disqualified. I have written your name on my heart, and no force in heaven or earth can erase it. Do not let this word pass you by. Hold it. Embrace it. Let it break open the walls you've built around your trust. I am not like those who hurt you. I am not like those who used you. I am not like those who gave up on you when your soul was fragile. I am God. I am your refuge. I am your healer. And I am about to pour my spirit upon you in ways that will redefine your entire life. You've cried for direction. I am giving you not just direction, but vision. You've longed for reassurance. I am giving you not just reassurance, but confidence. You've been paralyzed by fear. I am giving you boldness, not the kind the world teaches, but a holy courage that burns with righteous flame. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel stronger. Now. Right now. Because my timing is perfect. And I never miss a moment to love my children back to life. Stay here. Let me finish what I've started. Don't rush away. Let the roots of these truths sink deep. There is more to come, and you're ready. You may not feel it, but I know you are. I created your spirit with endurance. I built you with eternal strength. You are more resilient than you realize because I formed you in the secret place and breathed eternity into your lungs. So breathe now. Inhale my peace. Exhale your striving. Let the transformation begin. Now that your heart is open and your spirit is tender, I will begin to pour into you what I have long desired you to receive. You see, I've watched you trying to hold everything together. I've seen you wear a brave face in public while your soul aches in private. I know the weight of responsibility that is pressed upon your shoulders, the silent burdens you've carried, and the questions that have whispered in the dark. Will it ever change? Will I ever be free from this pain? Does any of this matter? And today, I answer, yes, it matters. You matter. And I have come not just to relieve your burden, but to remove it entirely. You were never meant to carry what you've carried alone. That ache in your heart that tells you something's missing, that's not just pain, it's purpose trying to break through. You have been marked by my hand. Your journey, though it's been filled with trials, is laced with divine purpose. Every tear you cried in secret, I have caught. Every sleepless night, I have hovered near. You have not been abandoned in your suffering, you've been in the furnace of refinement. And now, the fire that once threatened to consume you will be the same fire that ignites your calling. You have asked me, why did it have to be this hard? And I say to you, because what I'm building in you cannot be shaken. I allowed the shaking so you would see what remains. And what remains is unbreakable faith, holy resilience, and a soul that has been carved into the image of my Son. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. You thought it was the end, but it was only the beginning. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking in whispers too holy for chaos to hear. You are no longer a bystander in your own life. I am awakening you to the authority you carry. No more shrinking back, no more hiding, no more waiting for someone else to rescue you. I am your rescuer, and I am calling you to rise. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That is not a metaphor, it is reality. And it is time you started living like it. You are not weak. You are not a victim. You are not helpless. You are mine. You are chosen. You are clothed in strength and dignity. And you are being commissioned to walk boldly into the identity I placed within you before time began. Let me stir your curiosity now, because what's ahead is unlike anything you've known before. I'm about to do a new thing, not just around you, but within you. Yes, miracles are coming. Yes, provision is on the way. But more than anything, I am bringing you into a deeper intimacy with me. That's the real gift. That's the treasure. When you abide in me, everything else flows. Healing, peace, restoration, they're not rewards you earn. They are the natural result of remaining close to me. So many have chased after blessings, hoping they would bring peace. But you, my child, are learning the secret. Peace is not found in the gift, it's found in the giver. And I'm not withholding myself from you. In fact, I am drawing nearer than ever. I'm inviting you into the secret place, into the garden where your soul can rest and your heart can heal. There, in that holy stillness, I will whisper dreams you forgot, revive love you thought lost, and restore the joy that hardship tried to bury. I know how fear has tried to control you, how it sneaks in dressed as logic, how it convinces you to lower your expectations so you won't be disappointed. But fear is not your teacher. It is not your master. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. It's time to evict fear from the throne of your heart and reestablish my lordship there. When I rule your heart, peace reigns. When I am central, everything else falls into place. And yes, I know how disappointment has made you hesitant to hope. You've trusted before, you've prayed before, and things didn't happen the way you expected. But I need you to hear, your faith was never wasted. Every prayer mattered. Every moment of trust built something eternal in you. Just because it didn't look like you thought it would doesn't mean I wasn't working. My timing is perfect, and now you are about to see what I was preparing all along. You thought the delay was denial, but it was development. You thought the silence meant I was far, but I was sitting beside you, watching you mature into someone who could carry what I've always intended to give. You are not stepping into a miracle from weakness. You are stepping into it with spiritual muscles forged through battle, tears, and relentless faith. And now, when you walk through open doors, you'll walk in knowing exactly who brought you there. This next season will require your full heart. No more half-trust. No more 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I am calling for full surrender, not because I demand control, but because I want you to live free. You can't carry the old and receive the new. You can't hold on to fear and fully embrace faith. Let go. Let it fall. I'll catch you. You are ready. And even in the places you feel unready, I will equip you. Don't worry about knowing every step. Just take the first one. I'm already in your tomorrow. I'm already opening the doors. And I'll be right beside you through it all. Let me now draw back the veil from your eyes, for you are stepping into a season where revelation will flow like a river, clear, refreshing, and unstoppable. I am awakening your spiritual sight. Where once you saw through pain and confusion, you will now see with the eyes of heaven. What seemed hidden will suddenly make sense. What was tangled in mystery will now unravel in clarity. This is not the product of your wisdom. It is the result of your surrender. Because you have chosen to sit at my feet, I will reveal what others only long to glimpse. There is more to you than what meets the eye. You have been walking with a limp, unaware that the limp is proof of the wrestle, and the wrestle has qualified you. The world seeks comfort, but I chose you in the crushing, because those who walk with me through the valley of weeping are the ones I entrust with my most precious secrets. You have endured what others could not, and now I'm giving you what others have not seen. Divine downloads, prophetic clarity, holy insight. You will speak with wisdom beyond your years, not because of education, but because of revelation. This wisdom will be needed, for I am placing you in spaces where others look to you for answers. You've cried out for direction, but now I am giving you not just direction for yourself, but direction for others. I am raising you up as a light in dark places, a steady voice in the chaos. Not everyone will understand how you know what you know, but do not shrink. Speak what I give you. Declare what I reveal. It is not pride to carry my word with confidence, it is obedience. There are those I am bringing into your life whose hearts are wounded and weary. Some have been betrayed, others have been silenced. Many are afraid to hope again. I will use you to restore them, not with empty words, but with the overflow of what I have done in you. You will carry healing in your presence. Just being near you will stir something in them. They'll begin to believe again, hope again, dream again, because you dared to be healed yourself. Your healing is contagious, and I've made it that way on purpose. This healing is not just emotional, it is spiritual, generational, even physical. I am reviving what the enemy tried to destroy in your family. I am reaching back into your bloodline and cutting off cycles of dysfunction, addiction, fear, and shame. You are the interruption to every generational curse. You are the new beginning. What stopped with others will not stop you. What overcame them will not overcome you. You are the breaker. You are the one who will walk free and lead others to freedom. And I tell you, do not be afraid of your own voice, for I have anointed your words. I have touched your tongue with fire. You will speak, and things will shift, not because of volume, but because of authority. You carry the weight of heaven behind your voice. When you pray, the atmosphere changes. When you speak, hearts will soften. And when you declare truth, lies will crumble. This is what it means to be my messenger. But be wise. With power comes responsibility. Do not use your voice to impress, use it to impact. Do not speak to be heard, speak to be holy. Guard your heart from the temptation to please man. The applause of people fades, but the approval of heaven is eternal. You are not called to perform, you were called to be present. And present's real. Spirit-filled presence will always do more than performance ever could. I will teach you to rest even in the midst of great movement. You are entering a season of acceleration, but I will also teach you divine pacing. You do not need to run frantically to keep up. You only need to walk with me. My pace is perfect. My timing is sovereign. When you try to move ahead, I will gently pull you back. When you lag behind, I will lift you. Stay close. Let me set the rhythm of your days. I am aligning everything. You will begin to notice divine coincidence timings. Conversations, open doors, closed ones that now make sense. This is not random. This is strategy from heaven. I am connecting dots you didn't even know were on the page. People will begin to reappear, not by accident, but by assignment. Resources will flow, not by chance, but by promise. Provision will meet purpose, and you will lack for nothing. There will also be moments of pruning, not to punish, but to prepare. I will remove what cannot go with you into this next season. Old mindsets, unhealthy alliances, stagnant routines, they will fall away. And I ask you, release them with joy. Do not mourn what I pruned. Do not chase what I close. If it must leave, it was never meant to remain. I only take what will hinder. I never remove what will help you flourish. And through it all, I will keep speaking. In your dreams, in your quiet time, in the scriptures, through others I will speak. And you will know it's me because it will carry peace, not pressure, conviction, not condemnation, love, never fear. I speak to call you higher, not to shame you. My voice builds, strengthens, encourages. And when you hear it, your soul will say, "This is my Father." So listen closely. Lean in deeply. Don't let the noise drown out the whisper. I am speaking, and what I say now will shape everything to come. Let my words plant seeds of hope, boldness, and vision, because what I speak always bears fruit. And your harvest is coming. You are being positioned, not just physically, but spiritually, for a move of my spirit that will surprise even you. You have asked me for direction, and now I'm giving it to you, not in maps, but in moments. Moment by moment, you will feel my leading. It will not always make sense in the natural. It may seem unconventional, even foolish to others. But this is not a time to rely on logic alone. This is a time to walk by faith, to tune your ear to the sound of my voice, and to respond with swift obedience. I am aligning circumstances that seemed out of reach. I am unlocking doors that have been shut for years. Some of the things you thought were denied were actually delayed for this very season, because now you are ready. Ready to steward what's coming, ready to walk with integrity, ready to carry responsibility with wisdom, and most of all, ready to remain humble in the flood of favor that's about to pour over your life. I did not forget you. I was preparing you. This preparation was not punishment, it was protection. I know what you need. I know what could have ruined you if it came too soon. I know how easy it would have been to rely on your own strength if the success was handed to you prematurely. But now you've learned to depend on me. You've discovered the sweetness of leaning, the power of prayer, the necessity of my word. You've grown roots, and now I can trust you with fruit. You will begin to sense my favor in strange places. Unexpected people will show kindness. Unlikely opportunities will emerge. Don't be surprised. This is how I work. I choose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. I exalt the humble. I raise the broken and turn them into builders. I take the rejected and make them rulers. What I am doing in you will not fit within human expectations. It is divine, and therefore unpredictable to the natural mind. And yet, I will keep you grounded. I will surround you with voices that sharpen, correct, and encourage. I will give you discernment to know the difference between counterfeit and covenant. The enemy will attempt to distract you with glittering offers, but I have trained your spirit to recognize what is from me and what is not. Do not chase the appearance of success. Seek my voice, and everything else will align in its time. Your influence will grow not because you seek a platform, but because you walk in purpose. People will be drawn not to your persona, but to your peace. Your very presence will carry the fragrance of heaven. You won't need to shout to be heard. Your life will speak, and I will open platforms, not for your ego, but for my glory. You will be known not by many, but by the right ones, and those I assign to you will hear my voice through yours. Let me speak to your heart about healing, because it's not finished yet. I've done much, but there is more. There are corners of your soul still guarded, areas still closed off, but I am gentle. I will not force my way in, I will knock, and if you open, I will come in and heal you fully. You don't have to be afraid of what you'll find if you go deeper. I already see it, and still I love you. Still I call you. Still I say, you are mine. That shame you've carried, lay it down. That guilt that creeps in during quiet moments, I've already paid for it. That fear of repeating old patterns, I've broken the cycle. You are not defined by what happened. You are defined by what I did. At the cross, I didn't just cover your sin, I canceled its power. You are free. You are forgiven. You are clean. Your story is a testimony, not a trap. Stop hiding it. Stop shrinking from it. Stop trying to make it more acceptable. I want to use it in all its raw beauty. Not because I delight in your pain, but because others need to see what redemption looks like. Your scars are not shameful. They are signs that healing is real, that I am real, that hope is alive, and when you share them, chains will fall from those who thought they were alone. This next stretch of your journey will be one of releasing old mindsets, releasing control, releasing fear, releasing the need to understand everything before you move. You don't need all the answers. You only need me. I am your compass. I am your provider. I am your strong tower. I am your anchor in the storm and your fire in the night. Stay close, and you will never be lost. And when the road gets hard, and it will at times, remember, you're not walking it alone. I go before you, I stand behind you, I walk beside you, and I dwell within you. You are surrounded. You are held. You are equipped. And nothing can stop what I've begun in you. There is more, far more. And I will reveal it step by step. Just keep saying yes. Keep trusting. Keep worshiping when it's hard. Keep sowing when it hurts. Keep believing even when the ground looks barren. The harvest is coming, and when it comes, it will be beyond what you asked, dreamed, or imagined. This is the time to let go of striving. You have done so much in your own strength, trying to hold things together, trying to make it all work, trying to prove that you're strong enough, faithful enough, capable enough. But I'm calling you to release all of that. I never asked you to earn my love. I never expected you to carry the weight of your future alone. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for surrender. And where there is surrender, there is supernatural strength. You've been so tired, not just in your body, but in your soul. You felt worn down, emotionally drained, like you've been fighting invisible battles. And the truth is, you have. You've been in spiritual warfare, even when you didn't realize it. The enemy has tried to wear you out slowly, over time, hoping that exhaustion would lead to apathy, but he underestimated your resilience. More importantly, he underestimated my presence in you. I've sustained you even in your weakness, and now I'm calling you to rest, not the rest of inactivity, but the rest of trust. Rest in my promises. Rest in my word. Rest in the truth that I am working even when you don't see it. Rest doesn't mean stopping, it means walking without anxiety, moving without fear, acting without striving. When you operate from my rest, you become unstoppable, because now you're no longer moving out of desperation, but out of divine rhythm, and that rhythm is life-giving, not draining. That rhythm brings peace in the middle of chaos. That rhythm is where miracles happen. You don't have to understand everything to obey. I'm not asking for perfect clarity. I'm asking for complete trust. The step I'm asking you to take might seem risky. It might go against logic. But if you knew what I had prepared on the other side, you would run. So I whisper again, trust me. I've never failed you. Not once. Even when it felt like I was silent, I was speaking. Even when it seemed I was distant, I was closer than ever. Let me speak to the fear in your heart, the fear of failing, the fear of being disappointed, the fear of losing what you fought so hard to keep. You are safe in me. My love for you is not fragile. It doesn't shatter when you stumble. It doesn't withdraw when you doubt. I knew your weaknesses when I called you, and I still chose you. My choice was never based on your perfection, it was always rooted in my purpose. And that purpose is unfolding now. I'm also healing your view of yourself. You've been too harsh. You've judged yourself through the lens of past mistakes, through the voices of those who misunderstood you. But I am washing all of that away. I'm giving you new eyes to see yourself the way I see you, pure, radiant, worthy, empowered. Not because of what you've done, but because of what I've done in you. You are a new creation. The old is gone, the new is here, and with this newness comes new authority. You will pray differently, speak differently, walk differently. You'll stop apologizing for the anointing you carry. You'll stop shrinking back when the room gets silent. You'll stand firm, not in arrogance, but in awareness of who you are in me. You're not an imposter. You belong. You've been appointed for this, and I will confirm it over and over again until every lie breaks. I am also giving you new ears, not just to hear me, but to discern the voices around you. There are people who sound wise but carry no oil. There are relationships that appear good but are not fruitful. I will show you, not to make you suspicious, but to make you wise. You don't need everyone's approval, you only need my direction. And when you walk according to my leading, I will surround you with the right people, in the right places, at the right time. Your circle may change, your environment may shift. Some may walk away, others may not understand your new pace. That's okay. Obedience sometimes feels lonely before it leads to multiplication. I will fill every space that feels empty. I will bring divine alignments, kingdom friendships, covenant partnerships. You are not walking alone. Let's talk about your future, because I know it's been weighing on your heart. You wonder what's next. You worry about the unknown, but I'm telling you now, your future is not a mystery to me. I've already written every chapter. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, to give you a future. I'm not making this up as we go. I am the author, and what I write is perfect. There will be seasons ahead where things move faster than you expect. Acceleration is coming, but I will not allow it to crush you. I will pace your journey with grace. You won't have to chase opportunities, they will find you. You won't have to force doors, they will open by my hand. You'll look back and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right. Stay anchored in me. Let prayer be your foundation. Let worship be your atmosphere. Let gratitude be your language. These are the things that protect your heart in times of blessing. And as you remain in me, I will remain in you, and your life will bear fruit, much fruit, fruit that lasts. You are not who you used to be, and you will never be that person again. I am leading you forward. Eyes up, heart open, spirit ready. This next part of your journey will demand boldness, not a boldness born of pride or performance, but one birthed in intimacy with me. You've seen glimpses of what I've placed within you, but now I'm calling you to walk fully in it. No more hesitating, no more second guessing. The time for wondering if you're qualified is over. I have qualified you. I have equipped you. I have refined you through fire, and what has emerged is not weak or uncertain. It is a vessel prepared for glory. I am expanding your territory. What once felt too big to dream is now within reach. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to influence, to lead, to establish my kingdom in every space I send you. I am raising your standard. I am enlarging your capacity. And with that comes the need for focus. You can't entertain distractions and walk in destiny at the same time. So I will begin to draw clear lines for you between what is fruitful and what is just familiar, between what is divine and what is simply good. Because good is not always God. You will feel a new sensitivity in your spirit. What once seemed harmless will now feel heavy. What you used to tolerate will become intolerable. Don't ignore that. That's my spirit sanctifying you, setting you apart for greater things. You've been marked for more, and with that mark comes a call to holiness, not religious performance, but a heart so aligned with mine that compromise becomes impossible. I am calling you higher, not to burden you, but to bless you. My commandments are not chains, they are keys. They unlock freedom, authority, peace, and purpose. You've tasted what it's like to walk in partial obedience. Now you will see the fruit of full surrender. No more bargaining. No more, God, I'll do this if you do that. Just trust. Just obedience. And with it will come favor you couldn't imagine. Your identity is being solidified in this season. You've known yourself through the lens of your past, through the opinions of others, even through your own insecurities. But I am rewriting the narrative. You are not defined by trauma. You are not labeled by failure. You are not boxed in by history. You are defined by my word. You are who I say you are, beloved, anointed, chosen, set apart, more than a conqueror, my own. And this identity is not just for you to feel good about yourself, it's the foundation from which you will change the atmosphere around you. When you walk into a room, darkness will retreat. When you speak, chains will break. When you pray, heaven will respond. Not because of who you are in the natural, but because of who lives inside of you. Christ in you, the hope of glory. You've been entrusted with power not to dominate, but to serve. You will influence without manipulating. You will lead without needing to be seen. Your authority will not come from titles or platforms, but from purity and humility. And because you've chosen the low road, I will elevate you in ways you never saw coming. Those who once overlooked you will come seeking wisdom from you. But remember, stay low, stay close, stay humble. Humility is the safeguard of the anointed. There will be temptations ahead, opportunities that appeal to the flesh but have no spiritual weight. I will give you discernment to know the difference. Everything that glitters is not gold. Some things come dressed as blessings but carry bondage. Trust my no just as much as you trust my yes. My no is not rejection, it is redirection. It protects the purity of what I'm building in you. You will also experience deeper levels of spiritual warfare. Don't be alarmed. This is a sign that hell is threatened by your obedience. But do not fear. I have armed you. I have taught your hands to war and your fingers to battle. The weapons of your warfare are not carnal. They are mighty through me. You have the authority to tear down strongholds, to cancel assignments, to silence lies, and I will back every word you speak in faith. You are not alone in this. I am raising up others beside you, warriors, intercessors, builders of my kingdom. You will recognize them by their spirit. They won't compete. They will complete. They won't drain. They will sharpen. You've prayed for true community, and I am answering. Watch me gather my remnant. You are not the only one, and together you will advance with strength. Do not fear what's coming. Yes, the world will shake. Yes, darkness will increase, but so will my glory. And where sin abounds, grace will abound all the more. You will be a carrier of that grace, a beacon of hope, a lighthouse in the storm. People will come to you not because of what you have, but because of who you carry. Let your light shine, not to be seen, but to lead others home. The hour is urgent, but you are ready. I have prepared you in obscurity, and now I'm bringing you into visibility, not for your fame, but for my name. Every word I've spoken over you is coming to pass. Not one promise will return void. Not one seed of faith will be wasted. You are standing on the edge of fulfillment. And as you step forward, know this: I go before you. I am with you. I am in you. And I will never leave. And now, as you take this bold step into the unfolding of my promises, let me teach you something sacred: how to dwell in joy. True joy. Not the fleeting kind the world offers, but a joy that is rooted in my presence, anchored in eternity, and unshakable by the changing winds of circumstance. This is the inheritance of those who abide in me. You've wept long enough. You've endured long nights. But I declare over you now, joy comes in the morning, and your morning has begun. This joy is not the absence of trouble, it's the presence of peace in the midst of it. It's the confidence that even when things look uncertain, I am still in control. It's the awareness that you are never alone, never forgotten, never forsaken. Joy comes when you recognize that your life is not random, it is designed by the architect of heaven. Every detail matters. Every detour had purpose. Every pain produced a pearl of wisdom, compassion, and faith that now shines in the light of my glory. You are not stepping into joy alone. You are stepping into it with me. I laugh with you. I celebrate with you. I dance over you with singing. This may sound strange to the mind, but it is the reality of heaven. You are my delight, and I take joy in seeing you whole. For too long, you have equated spirituality with solemnity, but in my kingdom, joy is a weapon. It's a declaration that the enemy has lost. That shame has no place. That heaviness is broken. So laugh again, smile again. Let your face reflect the victory I've already secured for you. This joy will become your strength, not just emotionally, but spiritually. It will carry you through the unexpected, through the hard assignments, through the new doors I'm opening. People will wonder how you keep going, how you stay peaceful, how you continue to serve, love, and shine. when others are breaking down, and your answer will be simple. The joy of the Lord is my strength. You'll no longer just quote it, you'll live it. And as your joy increases, your perspective will change. You'll begin to see things not as obstacles, but as opportunities. Not as burdens, but as bridges. Every delay will make sense. Every closed door will feel like a blessing. Your trust will deepen because you'll recognize my fingerprints on everything. You won't need immediate answers because you'll have eternal confidence. That's what joy does. It frees you from the tyranny of needing to control and releases you into the beauty of trusting me completely. Let me also remind you, you were created for joy. Your soul was not made to live in constant sorrow, fear, or anxiety. You were designed to flourish, to rejoice, to live with childlike wonder. That's why I said, unless you become like a child, you can't enter the kingdom. Children trust, children celebrate, children live in the moment, fully present, fully free. And that is how I'm calling you to live again. The heaviness you've carried for so long, it's breaking. Even now, chains are falling. Lies are being exposed. Darkness is losing its grip. The joy I'm giving you will not be shallow. It will be deep, like a river, flowing from the throne of grace, washing over every dry, weary place. It will renew your mind, heal your body, restore your hope. People will look at you and see the glow of someone who has been with me. Joy leaves a mark. It testifies without words. You will no longer be known by your struggle, but by your song. Yes, the battle was real. Yes, the pain was intense. But the story doesn't end there. The story ends in glory. It ends in laughter that silences your accusers, in celebrations that echo through eternity, in joy that becomes contagious. Your life will preach, not just with sermons, but with smiles, with peace, with praise that bubbles up even in the storm. You've asked me, can I really live free? Can I really have joy that lasts? And I say, yes, my child. It is not only possible, it is your birthright. As a son, as a daughter, as one bought by my blood. I didn't endure the cross so you could survive. I did it so you could thrive, so you could be free, so you could laugh without guilt, dance without shame, rejoice without fear. Let go of the belief that says you must always be serious to be spiritual. Joy is holy. Joy is strength. Joy is resistance against darkness. And when you walk in joy, you carry the fragrance of heaven. People are starving for what you're about to carry. So wear your joy boldly. Share it freely. Let it lead the way. There will be moments ahead where your joy will be tested. The enemy hates joy because he knows it's your power. He'll try to steal it through small frustrations, unexpected challenges, even through people who carry heaviness and want to place it on you. Don't let them. Guard your joy. Protect your peace, not out of selfishness but out of stewardship. You are carrying something holy now. Don't let it be contaminated by negativity or distraction. And if you lose it for a moment, come back to me. My joy is endless. It's not something you generate, it's something you receive. A gift, renewed every morning. You don't need to earn it. You only need to stay close. Joy flows where I am. So abide, remain, stay anchored. You are walking into a season of celebration. Don't resist it. Don't question if you deserve it. You do. Not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me, my beloved, my chosen, my joy bringer to the world. Now that your heart is filled with joy, I want to speak to you about purpose, because your joy and your calling are deeply connected. You were not placed on this earth by chance. You were not born into this generation by accident. I knit you together with divine intention, placing within you gifts, talents, and a voice that the world needs now. This is the era for which you were designed. The time is now, and you are ready. even if you don't feel like it. For too long, you've questioned whether your life has real impact. You've wondered if your efforts matter, if anyone sees you, if your dreams are too big, or your voice too small. Let me be perfectly clear. I see you. I designed you for impact. You were not created to blend in. You were created to carry light into darkness. You are a vessel of my glory, and I have placed a unique assignment on your life that no one else can fulfill in quite the same way. You've looked at others and compared. You've measured yourself against timelines and success markers that don't come from me. But I tell you, stop comparing. Your race is your own. Your calling is custom designed. Your story is sacred. When I formed you, I didn't copy from a template. I spoke destiny over you directly. And every day of your life is part of that unfolding design. This purpose is not limited to the pulpit or platform. It's revealed in how you love, in how you serve, in how you forgive, in how you rise when you fall, in how you speak life where others speak death, in how you carry me into the mundane and the miraculous alike. Ministry is not a place you go, it's who you are. You are a minister of reconciliation, a bridge builder, a carrier of hope. Every room you enter is an opportunity for heaven to touch earth through you. You've believed the lie that you must have everything figured out before stepping forward. But purpose doesn't wait for perfection. It begins when you say yes, even when you're trembling, even when you're unsure, even when you only see one step ahead. The call of purpose is not go when ready. It's go, and I will make you ready. And as you move, I will equip you. As you obey, I will strengthen you. As you surrender, I will multiply your impact. You may ask, but what if I fail? And I say, failure is not fatal in my kingdom. It is often the training ground of champions. I use every misstep to shape, to teach, to refine. I do not waste your pain, your detours, your learning curves. Even what the enemy meant for evil, I turn for good. Nothing is lost. Nothing is wasted. I redeem it all and weave it into your calling. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. Serve now. Love now. Speak now. Dream now. The world is waiting. The people assigned to your voice, your story, your gift, they are waiting. And they will not find what they need in someone else pretending to be perfect. They will find freedom in you being real, being faithful, being present. You are not responsible for the outcome. That's my job. You are only responsible for obedience, for showing up, for pouring out what I pour in. And when you do, I will breathe on it. I will take your 5 loaves and 2 fish and feed multitudes. I will take your seed and produce a harvest. I will take your yes and open doors no man can shut. And purpose does not mean constant motion. Sometimes, your greatest impact will come from stillness, from choosing rest when others are rushing, from pausing to listen when others are shouting, from loving quietly, steadily, consistently. Do not despise the hidden seasons. They are where roots grow deep. They are where I mold your character to sustain the calling. They are where intimacy with me is forged. You do not need to be seen to be significant. There will be days of discouragement, days where purpose feels distant. On those days, come back to me. Let me remind you of who you are. Let me renew your vision. Let me realign your heart. You are never alone in your calling. I go with you. I work through you. I protect what I've placed in you. And I will bring to completion every good work I began. You will see the fruit of your obedience, not just in eternity, but here, in the land of the living, people will rise because you did. Lives will change because you dared to believe. Chains will break because you prayed. You stood. You gave. You spoke. You loved. Your life is the answer to someone else's prayer. And your story, your journey, your transformation, it's not just for you, it's for the world I'm sending you to. So walk with confidence, not in yourself, but in me. I am your source, your guide, your reward. And as you walk in purpose, I will supply all your needs, not just financially, but emotionally, relationally, spiritually. You will never lack what is necessary to complete your assignment. And even when the path is unclear, remember this: the safest, most powerful, most joyful place you can be is in the center of my will. You don't need to have it all planned. You just need to stay close. I'll take you where you need to go. As you continue to walk in the fullness of your purpose, I want you to understand that this journey is not merely for your personal fulfillment, it's for the advancement of my kingdom. What I'm doing in you is meant to overflow into the world around you. You are not just a receiver of my glory, you are a carrier of it. Everywhere you go, the atmosphere will shift because you are bringing heaven into earthly places. You are my ambassador, my representative, my light in the darkness. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. You carry something sacred. You are not just an employee, a parent, a student, or a leader. You are a divine appointment in the lives of those around you. People may never walk into a church, but they will walk into your life. And when they do, they will encounter me. Not because you preach loudly, but because you love deeply. Not because you're perfect, but because you're surrendered. I have given you influence, to build your own name, but to lift up mine. Influence is a tool, a stewardship, a platform to bring glory to me, and I will teach you how to carry it well, with humility, with integrity, with boldness. You won't manipulate for attention, but you will attract hearts through authenticity. You won't demand loyalty, but you will inspire trust by your consistency. I am shaping you into someone who leads by example, who models what it means to follow me when no one is watching. And yes, there will be opposition. The enemy doesn't fear casual believers, she fears those who are fully surrendered. He will try to distract you, to discredit you, to divide you from the ones I've called you to walk with. Be alert. Be wise. Do not take the bait of offense. Guard your heart from bitterness. When conflict comes, choose peace. When accusations rise, choose silence. Unless I tell you to speak, I am your defender, and I will make your righteousness shine like the dawn. Do not be afraid of criticism. Those who carry fire will always be misunderstood by those who have grown cold. Let their words pass like wind. You are not called to explain yourself to everyone, only to obey me. And as you remain faithful, I will raise you up, not for your glory, but for the harvest. There are souls attached to your obedience. There are destinies connected to your faithfulness. What you do matters more than you know. I am giving you strategy for this season. No more guessing, no more wandering. I will give you divine blueprints, visions, plans, instructions. Some of them will come in dreams, others in conversations, some while you worship, others as you rest. Be ready to write. Be ready to build. I am not giving you inspiration for entertainment. I'm giving you instruction for implementation. The time for dreaming is becoming the time for doing. And don't worry about the resources. Where I guide, I provide. The provision will match the vision. You will not have to beg. You will not have to strive. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I command wealth and opportunity. And I am more invested in your assignment than you are. Just be faithful with what you have, and I will multiply it. I will also release divine partnerships, kingdom connections, people who will walk with you, build with you, war with you. You were never meant to do this alone. I will surround you with those who carry the same fire, the same burden, the same heart. And together, you will do what no one could do alone. You will move mountains. You will shake cities. You will establish my kingdom in your generation. Do not settle for survival when you were made for dominion. You are not here to merely get by. You are here to take ground, to uproot darkness and plant righteousness, to dismantle lies and build truth, to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, to declare the year of the Lord's favor. This is not about comfort, it's about calling, and I will strengthen you to fulfill it. You may not feel qualified. That's good. It keeps you dependent on me. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. And you are called. You are chosen. You are appointed for such a time as this. I am not surprised by the world's condition. I placed you here because I knew you would carry what this hour requires. You are not weak. You are not ill-equipped. You are not too late. You are right on time. So walk boldly, speak truth, love deeply, forgive quickly, give generously, serve humbly, and trust me fiercely. This is your moment. The world is groaning for the sons and daughters of God to be revealed. It's your turn to rise, to shine, to move forward without fear, and through it all, remember your first love. Don't let ministry replace intimacy. Don't let purpose eclipse presence. Keep your heart tender. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Because in the end, it's not about what you build, but about who you become. And I am forming you into the image of my Son day by day, step by step, glory to glory. And now, beloved child, take heart, for the moment you've been prepared for is upon you. This is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of the greatest outpouring you've ever known. The rivers of my favor are flowing, and they will not cease. You will taste and see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. This is the time where seeds become harvest, where tears become joy, where promises become testimonies. I am fulfilling what I spoke over you long ago. Nothing has been forgotten. I saw you when you started this walk, unsure, fragile, full of questions. And I see you now stronger, bolder, filled with my spirit. Don't you see the transformation? Don't you recognize the growth? You've become the very miracle you prayed for. What was once broken is now whole. What once felt impossible is now your testimony. What once felt like a wilderness has become a garden of life. The enemy tried everything to stop you: distraction, despair, delay. But none of it worked. You stood your ground. You kept the faith. And because of that, I am releasing acceleration, multiplication, and confirmation in your life. Doors you didn't even know existed are about to open. Divine favor will go before you. The weight of my glory will rest upon everything you do. And you will know that it was me, your Father, your source, your sustainer, who made the way. I want you to live from this place of confidence. Not arrogance, not pride, but holy certainty. The certainty that comes from knowing who you are and whose you are. You are mine. You are seated with me in heavenly places. You are clothed in righteousness. You are equipped with power. You are filled with purpose. And nothing can snatch you from my hand. Even in the days ahead when storms arise, remember this: the storm cannot unseat you, because your seat is in me. You don't fight for victory, you fight from it. You don't walk toward acceptance, you walk in it. You don't work to earn love, you operate from it. My love is not a faucet that turns on and off with your performance. It is a river that never runs dry. Let it wash over you daily. Let it remind you that you belong. Go forward with expectation. Expect to see me move. Expect miracles. Expect breakthroughs. Expect reconciliation. Expect divine encounters. Expect me to speak in ways you've never heard before. I will not be silent. I will not be distant. I will walk with you into every space, into boardrooms and bedrooms, into streets and sanctuaries, into ordinary moments and extraordinary ones. You will never walk alone. And as I elevate you, Stay grounded. Remember your roots. Remember the nights you cried out to me in desperation. Remember the moments you had nothing but faith. That's what shaped you. That's what prepared you. And as you rise, never forget to reach. Reach for the hurting. Reach for the forgotten. Reach for the broken. You were not blessed to hoard, it was to pour. You were not lifted to look down. You were lifted to lift others. This is legacy. This is kingdom. This is what lives beyond your days on earth. Not just what you accomplished, but who you loved. Not what you built, but who you became. My image in you, that's the goal. And day by day, you are becoming more like me. Let this final word settle deep in your spirit. I am not finished with you. There is more. Always more. More love. More grace. More wisdom. More impact. More encounters. More territory. More intimacy. More of me. Don't stop hungering. Don't stop seeking. Don't stop believing. Heaven is not reserved for someday, it is invading now. Through you. Now rise, beloved. Shine. The world needs your light. Heaven is backing you. Angels are surrounding you. I am smiling over you. Go with joy. Go with power. Go with peace. Amen. If this word has stirred your heart, share it. Let my message reach those who are hungry for hope.